Welcome in. Just Kings coming up next. Oh yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right. Welcome in, everyone. Another Just Kings podcast.
Back after an electric game, watching the Stars play the Kings, and I mean, it was a good game. We were there in person. It was fun to watch. Fun game to watch. But yeah.
Good atmosphere, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, so before we start talking about the game, and I did a little bit of research. Well, I just looked at our Kings prospect list, so if you call that research. We have this guy, Francisco Pinelli. Okay, he's a Kings prospect, 19 years old in the OHL, 43 points in 27 games, 2.33 points per game, with 21 goals, 22 assists. Okay, he is a center, and he's probably going to be in the NHL someday. So remember the name. Just want to bring that up real quick. Francisco Pinelli. And I'd love to see him get a chance sometime this year. The only problem is he is in the OHL, so it's a little lower skill gap there than the AHL. But still, give him a shot. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
We want to keep our eye on.
Mm-hmm. First topic. Phoenix Goatley in goal. Another solid game from him. He had the 2 goals he let up. The first one he was screened, he never saw, didn't have a chance on. Second one, defensive breakdown, 1-0 right in front of the net. So, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. And, I mean, he looked solid in the first 3 minutes when the Kings are typically slow like that. And Dallas had a lot of O-time, like 5-6 shots on goal. So, I mean, it's something that we're going to need out of him. So, yeah.
Yeah, he looked good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just wins games, bro. Like
90% win
rate.
rate.
We talk about riding the hot hand, which is what we talked about last year, with both Cal and Quick. But right now, as long as Copley keeps winning games, he's going to start, and he should be starting every single one of these upcoming games.
And that brings up the topic discussion. What are we going to do with Cal Peterson? What are we going to do with Quick in the offseason if he keeps us up? I mean, Copley's not going to go anywhere.
Quick might be sending himself to retirement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a whole nother deal. Whether I mean, we've already accepted the fact that Cal Peterson's contract is what it is, so he's gonna get a chance in the NHL again at some point. And if Quick keeps performing like this, he's not gonna get paid. He might just retire. And he looks like he's leaning towards that. We'll see if he can save his career, but
yeah,
I mean, if it is, it is. Then
yeah, I mean, love the guy, right? Nobody probably hates him, but he's just got to start playing better to stay in the NHL. So, yeah,
100%.
Big thing that stood out to me in this game. Well, a couple big things, but the third period we looked really good. I mean, the Dallas Stars plus 25 goal difference in the third period alone. That is a crazy stat. We held them to 3 shots in the third period. I'm pretty sure 2 of them came when we were down a guy when it was 6-on-5. So, I mean, having that against a really good team, that just shows that the Kings can compete against the best of the teams in the West.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of what's a key to look for in the upcoming games. But this was a great start to it, was that we can handle the big dogs. We just beat the Vegas. We just beat the Golden Knights. Now we beat the Stars. I mean, we're talking about 2 of the top teams in the Western Conference right there.
The 2 top teams. It's the Knights, then the Stars, and us. Yeah.
So absolutely, and the Kings just beat them. Mind you, we also just beat the Avalanche, who I know have been dealing with some injury. That's still a good team we beat as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there's an importance in these next upcoming games, though, is that if we can, it's time for LA to kind of show that we can handle the big dogs, which last year was a little bit shaky. But
I mean,
I don't know.
We were more shaky against the bottom teams than the top teams. We played up to and played down. So,
yes, but you're starting to see we're able to compete / outperform these very good teams.
I mean, we're seeing the biggest depth that we have in our forwards in a really long time with the Kings. I mean, and this is a lineup without Arthur Kaliyev and without Trevor Moore right now, and we're performing this well. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
All right, moving on to the next point. Quinton Byfield. Tom McClellan came out and said it was his best game that he played all year, including the games that he played at the beginning of the year when he was looking good, scoring goals, having assists with that line of Velarde and IFLO.
Yeah.
But he said it was the best game. He was winning board battles, good back checks and everything. He looked confident and comfortable on the ice today, which I like to see from and we need to see. And then just one play that I want to call out. He lost the puck going into the offensive zone, and he had the presence of mind to turn around, stick lift the guy that stole the puck from him, and steal it right back. That looks like a second overall pick. It looks like a guy that's going to be our guy. But,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Agreed.
we'll talk about this a little bit later as well about the balance, but having him up there with Kopi, having him be able to learn from him on the same line, watch him play up close and personal, I mean, that could be huge for him in the future.
Absolutely. I mean, I think you hit every point. Like, Quentin Byfield's going to learn a lot from playing with Kopi itself. But also he's starting to, I don't know, man. He just looked good, like overall. I know he got that tip in on that power play that just missed.
Yeah.
Which we almost called. But I don't know. He just had a great presence today, and what I'm looking for in him is some consistency. He's a second overall pick. He should be legit, and today I think he was looking pretty legit. What would you say though?
I mean,
do you think he was a positive impact on the game today?
Yeah, 100%. He had, I believe it was a 73% chance of an expected goal, and his expected goal was 0.93. So, I mean, the way that he was playing with his core metrics showed that he should have gotten a goal today, which is really good from him. I mean, this just shows that there's people in his draft class. I don't exactly know who. I think Cole Caulfield's one, and I think there's DeBrincat as well, that are huge goal scorers right now. But I think we have to realize as Kings fans, Quinn Byfield's not that type of player. He's the one that's going to be more of an assist guy. It's going to take over games like Fiala does. Like, he's just going to be holding the puck, controlling the game like that. So I think it's just something that we need to get used to, and that we'll see more development. Hopefully his offense does tick up a little bit, but I think that's the type of player that he's going to be in the future.
Yeah. I mean, what would you compare him to? He's a pretty big body.
Kopitar.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, direct comparison right there to him. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on, and Quinn Byfield's in our next point, of course, but our special teams.
Where do you want to start?
Dude, I mean, both sides of it. We went into the game thinking Stars have one of the best power plays in the league. We're not going to do well on our penalty kill today. And they come out and they get a huge kill. Yeah. Huge couple kills. So, I mean. And it wasn't
There's
just.
some questionable calls, too. Ref was kind of shitty, but it's what it takes in a game like that. I mean, what do we have a streak of 11 straight games, 10 straight games with a power play goal against us?
Did they score one today, the Stars? If they scored one today, it would be 11. If they didn't,
no, they didn't.
10.
They scored right after, maybe 15 seconds.
Then yeah, it's at 10. Ended it there, though.
No, good. That was good. And we're talking about one of the top power plays in the league.
Yeah, and going back to, I think it was huge that we got contributions from not just the Iafallo Kopi line, not the Lizotte Kempe line, not the Deneau and whoever normally plays with him line, but we got contributions from Kapari, and we got contributions from Grundy on the power play. Or penalty kill. I noticed them actively blocking shots, getting the puck out of the zone. So that was nice to see. That wasn't just our top couple lines on the penalty kill. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then also Sean Walker, dude. I know we're huge Jordan Spence fans. We want him to play in the NHL. But if Sean Walker keeps playing like this, Jordan Spence is going to get called up this year. Sean Walker is playing very good right now. And I think we also have to think he's only 40 games back from a broken leg. And he's back skating, playing NHL hockey. And he's finally, I think, starting to get more comfortable maybe back from his injury. But he's looking a lot better ever since he got scratched a couple of times, and now he's back playing how he was last year, or the year before, sorry.
Yeah, bro. But he also, he has great feel, bro. He has great, hockey senses or something. Because he knows when it's okay to, push forward and, kind of start a forecheck. But he also knows when to hang back. And that him and Edler have just been playing lockdown D, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're locked in. So hey, I'd rather see them lock it down and let Jordan Spence develop a little bit.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean, Spence is
if
still young, so I mean,
yeah,
give him more time to get used to.
yeah, that competition we talked about last podcast was we want that competition to where they have to earn spots, bro.
Yeah, it's
Exactly what
huge.
we want.
I mean, Jordan Spence is still only 21 years old, so give him time to develop. He'll be in his prime in a couple years. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and then really the main last point that I got, and we got a couple other things to talk about, but the Kings need to be more consistent. They need to play good against good teams. They need to play good against bad teams, right? And that starts to come from the balance, big word that Todd McClellan uses. And I think looking at the line, how they're lined up now, we have good balance with it now. QB on that top line, it makes Quinn Byfield better. And I think Kopi and Kempe, they're going to stay the same. Kempe's production might go a little bit down, I think, without having another good passer on that top line. But then you look at that third line. Like if I told you the third line's Quinn, Byfield, Lazat, and Velarde, you're looking at that line and you're like, can't really expect much from that line, right?
Yeah.
But then you throw Fiala in there. Fiala,
Yeah. And
Velarde,
it's
and
like,
Lazat, and you're like, holy crap,
Jesus.
that's a good line.
Bro, dude, are we going to talk about Fiala later?
Yeah, of course. Right now.
Okay.
Go for it.
Bro, he is like on a different level with just. I know he didn't necessarily get like. Okay, well, he did get that assist with Kempe.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just one of like. I'm not even kidding, probably like 5 brilliant passes he had, dude. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It, dude, it was kind of remarkable to watch in person because I would look and I'm like, who the frick is he passing it to? And he passes it all the way across the rink and just an absolute dime. He just, what do you got on that, bro? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I forgot which ESPN analysis it was, but they said that Fiala is up there in skating skill with Kale McCarr, McDavid, and with how he's able to turn like that. And I'm like, I never really thought of it. He's not like the quickest guy. He's not going to be the sharpest turns, but the way he protects the puck, and then the way
yeah,
that he also is so smooth into transitions. I mean, I'm
yeah,
thinking about it now. He's like, yeah, he's a really good skater, and that's part of his game. That's why he's so good at these passes and stuff because he's able to get free from his close defender and get lanes open.
dude, it's like unreal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's unreal.
it's fun to watch and really glad we got him for the next 7 years. So
I mean, what's his stat line looking like this year?
I know he has 39 or 40 points now. Um,
Yeah, I mean, let's see, 40 games, 10 goals, 27 assists.
mhm. I know his goals are a little bit down from what he had last year with the Wild, but his assists are way up. I mean,
Dude, we'll take it, bro.
yeah. I mean, you see
He
that
wants to win, bro. He's not worried about his stats. He's not worried about getting paid, bro. He
because he
wants to
already
win.
got paid right now
He
for
got
the next
paid.
6 years.
Yeah, so he wants to win, bro.
Yeah, 100% agree.
It's
Um,
nice.
but yeah, one more thing we just skipped over the power play on the special team, so we got to go back to that. Sorry about that. But
Yeah.
that power play goal that we had, it was so nice to see the Kings have a controlled entry, and it directly led to a goal. Controlled entry. I think it was Kopi over to or maybe it's Fiala. Someone over to Velarde. Velarde little
Oh,
saucer pass to Fiala, and Fiala another brilliant pass over to Kempe. I mean, if we dump and chase there, we don't get a goal. But it's because we had that
mhm.
controlled entry, and we got it over, and our skill guys took over. So I mean,
Dude, it was just raw. That play was just raw.
hmm
That was nasty.
yeah, it was
That was so fun.
really good play. But yeah,
Yeah, but it starts with what's his name, Velarde.
hmm little
Hell yeah,
sauce piece.
dude, nasty, bro. Like, I'm still like on a high from the game. Like that was so fun.
hmm I
And
mean, props to Velarde having a good sauce pass. I mean, it went up to like the defender's knee, so it was a pretty high pass. It
yeah,
wasn't one like a
like
couple inches
chipped
off the
it.
ice, but and then
Yeah,
Fiala being able to settle that puck in almost one touch of the pass over to Kempe. I mean, like
dude,
the whole
I
play.
still don't understand how it happened.
And the pass was like from 45 degrees behind him, like Fiala was in front. Like, jeez.
Bro,
So he took it on the
that's what I'm
forehand and he
saying.
backhanded it across the crease.
But what other guy on the Kings is doing that though? That's
Nobody.
the thing. It's like, it's literally remarkable.
Fiala is making passes that lead to goals or that don't even lead to goals that nobody else on the Kings sees, except for maybe Victor Arvidsson.
Yeah,
Those two guys, I mean,
they're just different, bro.
hmm
It's very fun to watch. I'll tell you that.
I mean, this is a little bit off topic, but every single time Arvidsson gets hit and he goes down to the ice, I'm like, because I just don't want Arvidsson to get hurt, bro. If Arvidsson gets
Mhm.
hurt, it's gonna be a tough patch for the
That's
Kings.
a tough one to lose.
Yeah. So, and
Knock on wood.
he's on the damn ice like 20% of the game as well. He's always on his.
This is Chippy, bro. He's good. He's a hockey player, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So standout players from the game. I'll
Um,
let you go first.
Kevin Fiala. We already
Mhm.
talked about him.
2 assists.
Great passing.
Mhm.
Guy's good. Who you got?
I mean, I know this is gonna be freaking like what's the right word? Repetitive, but Phoenix Copley, man. I mean, just present, calm, gives the Kings a chance. 90% win rate. I mean, there's not much else that we can ask for a goalie. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
we haven't seen him make like a real scramble highlight save because he doesn't need to because he's always in the right position.
Yeah. And
I
that
mean,
second goal, he just got screened.
first goal he got screened. The second one was the Doughty breakdown. But I mean,
Oh yeah.
both of them weren't his fault.
Yeah.
Good plays by the Stars. So
Well, I got one more standout. Let me go. Alex Edler right here.
Alexander.
Alexander Edler. Congrats on the 1,000 NHL
Mhm.
games. But one of the things that stood out to me, which was he just got absolutely trucked for like no reason. He got killed. It probably
Mhm.
should have been a penalty.
Elbow to
And
the face,
uh, yeah,
and then face
but
to the board.
instead of retaliating, he goes back and just plays his defensive defenseman game, where
Mhm.
he literally could have killed the guy, gotten pissed, but he didn't,
Mhm.
and he got the puck back, and he had some feel that it was a 3-2 game. To me, that's like you're not playing for who's on the back, you're not playing for the name on the back, like you're playing like for this,
Mhm.
like you're playing for your boys, and at the end of the day, he got the win, so he wins.
And building off of that, he got, like you said, he got crushed. He fell to the ice. He was face down on the ice for probably like 3-4 seconds. He stands up. Instead of skating straight over to the bench, he skates back to his spot, and then he's just feeling his face, and he's like going like, and I'm
Yeah,
like, and he just stays in the play. And I'm like, dude, that's brilliant. I mean,
dude,
props to
like
him,
mad
man.
respect, bro.
Yeah.
And he's getting up there in age. It's not like he's just some young kid.
hmm I mean, that's a veteran play right there from him. So it's what we
Yeah,
need.
absolutely.
All right, last standout player from me. This one might be controversial. Okay. Actually, it's not really controversial. KB or QB, Quinn Byfield. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, that's that's not
100%.
controversial.
I was gonna go
Even though the
Kempe.
stat line doesn't,
Was gonna go Kempe.
tell you that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
QB. I
it's real
mean,
good.
so one thing that is with him on the top line, he gets semi top line. So by that I mean he only got 15 minutes time on ice today, which compared to Kempe was at 17, Kopi was at almost 18. So I mean he is the first one off on the first line shift all the time, which I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, it's fine, but he's getting time to develop in the NHL level. Top line minutes against their top line most of the time. I mean
yeah,
that's going to be huge in a couple of years for him to build off of that experience. So yeah, I really
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Next Kings game is gonna be Thursday against the Bruins at home, and then on Saturday we're in Vegas against the Knights. Goal predictions on Thursday versus the Bruins. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Gabe Velarde. He's gonna get back on the sheet.
Mm, okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Quentin Byfield. Want to give him a little award. It'll be nice for him to get a goal after how he's been playing.
That's a
So
good game. Mhm.
I like to see that. But yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Good picks.
All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping into our podcast. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Go Kings, go.